If it was not for God, you would not be where you are. Have you forgotten that it is His grace that has got you here? You must remember, you ain't where you want to be, but you're not where you were. You have come this far, but you didn't get here by yourself. Where you are today is where you were praying for 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 2 months ago. You were going through something and you didn't know if there was going to be a way out, and yet you are here. Yeah, you prayed for what you prayed for. Yes, you have asked for what you asked for. Yes, you have cried about going after that destiny, that thing. You don't see it and you want it so bad, but you are not anywhere close to where you were. Look at how far you've come. Don't let the lack of seeing what you want to happen completely coming into fruition stop you from remembering that it is by God's grace that you are exactly where you are today. You got to remind yourself, if it had not been for God, I wouldn't even be this close. Because when I was doing it on my own, I was far away. When I was doing it on my own, I couldn't even see it happening. When I was doing it on my own, I was struggling and stressing and in problems, dealing with trauma and going through pain and going through hurt and dealing with this and dealing with that. But God got me here. So you got to remember that it is because of God that you are standing in a position where you are walking down a path, getting closer and closer and closer, and it's getting harder and harder and harder, and you're getting more frustrated, and you're getting more stressed out, and you're getting more anxious, and you're getting more impatient, because you know it's coming, you know you're right around the corner, but you ain't got it yet, and it's stressing you out. But if you stop for a moment and remind yourself that this 5 years ago, 5 months ago, would have never been my story. I didn't even see myself being here. Remind yourself that it is because of God. So if it had not been for God, I would not be where I am today. And I'm almost there. So let me remind myself, if it had not been for God, I would not be here. If you receive that and agree with that, comment. If it had not been for God.